Go, 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 go.
Nossa! Olha essa coisa!
Hey there, viewers! Get ready to explore a world where things get a bit spooky. We are diving into the mysteries of paranormal stuff, sightings of the mysterious Bigfoot, and encounters with creatures that make you scratch your head. It's not your everyday stuff. We're talking about tales that give you the chills. Imagine seeing strange figures in the dark or finding giant footprints that even experts can't explain. These videos take you on a trip into the unknown, where we uncover the secrets behind these weird happenings. Are these stories just wild imagination, or is there something more going on? Get set for some captivating and downright mysterious footage that'll make you question what you know. Hold tight, because we're about to embark on an extraordinary trip into the unknown. Creepy figure.
Going on 7 years. And walked 100 miles through these woods.
In a really dark forest where the trees are super green, something super weird happened. A sneaky camera hiding in the leaves saw a spooky commodity. A dark, shadowy shape still moving through the lively leaves. It gave everyone who saw it goosebumps. This mysterious thing seemed to come from deep in the forest, gliding like a ghost. The camera, like a hidden spy, saw every tiny move as the shape snuck between the trees. The green plants around it made the mystery indeed more exciting.
It's not a broken tree or whatever.
Why was this strange thing in the quiet woods? The video made people feel confused and full of questions. The black shape against the bright green trees made a crazy picture, sticking in people's minds with lots of wondering and a little bit of fear. The calm green woods now had a secret, and everybody wanted to find out what it was.
If I moved, it moved.
Bigfoot captured. In a thick forest, a humming drone zoomed through the fresh air, its robot eyes catching something surprising. All of a sudden, a strange giant popped up, towering over the plants. Like a super quick shadow, the mysterious thing danced under the high trees. The drone, like a little adventurer, followed it nearly. Its camera buzzed, taking video of the exciting chase. This animal, usually talked about in stories around a campfire, moved through the woods like a quiet ghost, making only the sounds of leaves rustling. The drone's lens zoomed in, capturing the animal's big outline, a blur against the green background. Twigs cracked as the animal rushed, giving a rare look at a legend in action. Now, the drone was just a quiet watcher, gliding through the air at a safe distance. The animal, knowing it was being watched by the machine, slipped deeper into the dark, disappearing like an unsolved puzzle. The forest, once again hidden in riddles, kept its secret tight, leaving the drone's lens with only memories of a quick meeting with the mysterious animal. Man captured Bigfoot video. Once in a quiet forest, a Joe set up something amazing: Bigfoot. With his camera ready, he slowly went near the mysterious giant ape-like animal and recorded it. The huge hairy Bigfoot moved gracefully among the trees, making the man super excited. The forest was full of sounds, leaves rustling, birds calling, creating a strange feeling.
He's moving. He's moving, he's moving, he's moving.
In the video, you could see Bigfoot's big hairy body fitting right into the trees. The man, barely breathing, shot it for a short but really cool moment. The video shows the mysterious creature looking at the camera before vanishing into the deep forest. The man could not believe his luck. He was so amazed.
He's moving. He's moving, he's moving, he's moving.
The video got super popular, making people talk and argue about whether Bigfoot is real. Everyone watching felt excited and curious, wondering what other secrets might be hiding in the unknown forest. Yeti chased a car.
Где он? Вон он стоит.
One quiet evening on a calm farm, a family had an unexpected adventure when a big hairy Yeti suddenly appeared. As the sun went down, the family got into their car, getting ready to go home. Little did they know, the Yeti had different ideas. They quickly drove away, their hearts beating fast. The Yeti, a legendary creature, chased them with giant steps, making the ground shake. The family's car twisted through the narrow farm roads, but the Yeti kept coming, its cold breath visible in the evening air. The kids in the backseat screamed with a blend of fear and excitement.
Balloon state. Чисто вот так отсюда.
While the parents looked at each other with wide eyes. The chase went on through fields and past barns, with the Yeti's loud roars filling the night. Just when it seemed like the Yeti might catch them, the family's car made a sudden turn, leaving the Yeti behind. As they drove down, the Yeti stood alone in the fading light, its big shape disappearing into the dark.
Nossa!
Skinwalker and Forest. In a spooky forest, ancient trees whispered secrets under a moonlit sky. A brave adventurer armed only with a camera explored deep into the wilderness. Little did they know, something supernatural hid in the dark. Suddenly, leaves rustled and distant howls echoed, sending chills down the adventurer's spine. On camera, a weird figure appeared, a creature with eyes glowing like globes in the dark.
Wait, stop right there. What is that? Is that a bug? What is that? Dude, that's not a bug, dude. That's not. Dude, go.
Scared but determined, the adventurer trembled, yet kept the camera still, capturing the skinwalker's mysterious form between the trees. The critter, a legendary shapeshifter, sounded unaware of being watched. Its form changed, blending with the ancient woods. The video, a spooky evidence of the supernatural, made the adventurer wonder about reality and the mysterious. The once calm forest now held secrets that could not be unseen. The video, a peek into the unknown, stayed as a spooky reminder of the strange mysteries just beyond our understanding.
Wait, stop right there. What is that? Is that a bug? What is that? Dude, that's not a bug, dude. That's not. Dude, go.
Bigfoot behind the tree. One sunny morning, way inside a big forest, a strange creature got caught on camera without even knowing. Sun streamed through the thick leaves as a huge shape appeared from behind an enormous tree. The creature, covered in shaggy fur, looked really big against the green trees. The camera, like it was watching a show, zoomed in on the surprised visitor. It looked like Bigfoot, the legendary animal fitting right in with the trees. The sun showed off its furry coat, and the dark tree made the whole thing feel mysterious. The critter did not notice the camera and just stood there for a bit, maybe thinking about its life in the secret forest world. This unexpected meeting, saved in one picture, left behind a feeling of amazement and joy, like stories hidden deep in the wild woods. The quiet morning got to see something extraordinary, a moment frozen in time by the camera's careful eye. Bigfoot through the trees. In a super thick forest where only tiny bits of sun cast through the leafy roof, something really amazing was found. News people and scientists found a gigantic animal that had been hiding among the super high trees for like forever. Huge footprints in the soft dirt guiding them deeper into the wild heart of the woods. Then the leaves made noise and branches snapped, telling everyone that something special was coming. And oh boy, with a super loud roar, this enormous thing stepped out from the dark. The news folks' eyes, wide open in surprise, climbed to get their cameras, taking pictures of this totally awesome scene. The scientists, all curious and with their cool gadgets, wrote down every little thing. The big animal, covered in messy wild fur, moved really smoothly through the leaves, making everything feel kind of mysterious. The forest, which used to be just a normal place, now had this incredible secret. Bigfoot through the rocks. In a thick jungle, there is a mysterious animal with shaggy fur and big feet. People talk about it in spooky stories around the fire. One day, a man wanted to capture nature's beauty with his camera. Little did he know, something extraordinary was about to happen. From behind high trees, Bigfoot, the mysterious animal, came out still. It had a playful look in its eyes and started a game of hide and seek with the man. Bigfoot hid behind big tree trunks and threw rocks, making a noise like leaves rustling and distant thuds. Each rock throw was like a secret hop, showing how tricky and mysterious Bigfoot is. The man was amazed and excited. He adjusted his camera to get a better look. Through the lens, the jungle turned into a mystery play, with Bigfoot as the main actor, throwing rocks like it was nature's way of clapping. The once silent jungle now echoed with the giant's playful moves, leaving the man stunned by the hidden wonders in the heart of the wild. Mysterious creature in farms. In the quiet night, something strange happened in the big fields. A camera saw a mysterious black figure that looked like a dog. It moved around in the dark, keeping its actions a secret. Its fur was super dark, like the sky at midnight, and it seemed to soak up the weak moonlight. This figure moved still, leaving everyone curious. The video showed it had a mysterious vibe, like it knew something only the night understood. The wind whispered in the grass, making the moment even more suspenseful. This mysterious thing walked through the dark, its shape a puzzle the night did not want to break. Each step made a sound in the quiet, marking the mystery seen through the camera. The usually calm fields turned into a stage for this nighttime puzzle. People watching on the other side of the screen felt amazed and fascinated. The black figure disappeared into the dark, and the night kept its secrets again. Real Sasquatch snaps. In a big forest, a camera caught something amazing, a real-life Sasquatch. The picture showed a really high creature covered in thick, wild fur, blending in with the old trees. When the camera took the Sasquatch's photo in its home, a strong feeling came from the picture. The sun and black on the creature's rough fur looked like a magical hop, showing how wild and beautiful it's out there. The picture felt like it had ancient wisdom, like the Sasquatch knew all the secrets of the forest that had been around for a long time. There was a mysterious feeling around the high creature, like it was connected to the trees, moss, and streams that made the forest so grand. The moment was super quiet, and the Sasquatch being there made it even more special. It felt like you could almost hear the leaves moving, the wind softly talking, and the forest's heartbeat. The picture set that moment, showing the meeting of things we know and things we don't. Bird in the sky. In the quiet mountains, a tiny bird found itself stuck in a really cool moment. Its feathers were spread out like an open umbrella, looking super graceful in the air. But here's the funny part. It was not flying or flapping its wings. A camera snug in the mountain's clinch took a picture of this amazing sight. The bird looked like it was frozen in time, taking a break from its usual flying routine. The bird's wings were unfolded, and each soft feather was hanging in the wind's invisible hands. No rush, no hurry. It was like a calm dance between the bird and the breeze. The shot of this moment tells a story of peace, like the mountain air shared some secrets that made the little bird feel all cozy. When the camera clicked, it caught this special moment, a tiny creature in a huge world just hanging out between the ground and the sky. The icon shares the hidden stories of nature, where even simple things like a bird hanging in the air became important parts of life's big story. Real Bigfoot footage. In a deep, quiet forest where trees seem to share secrets, a curious person set up a camera to catch a glimpse of the famous Bigfoot. Days turned into nights, and just when things were getting a bit boring, something amazing happened. The camera, sitting quietly, recorded the incredible moment when Bigfoot came out from the murk. This huge, hairy animal walked through the thick trees, leaving big footprints on the ground. The video, a bit shaky but so fascinating, proved that Bigfoot might actually be real, causing a lot of excitement online. People were talking a lot about the sighting, especially because you could hear the loud thuds of Bigfoot's way. Some people did not believe it was real, while others who believed in Bigfoot were really happy to have some proof. This mysterious animal, usually just a story, now seemed to be a real part of the world, making everyone wonder about the secrets still hidden in the wild forest. Coyote with his friend. Beneath the moon's soft light, a smart coyote waited by a big pipe, its fluffy tail jiggling with excitement. High above, a loud road carried cars like a fast swash. The coyote looked around with sharp eyes, listening for its friend's pause. They both knew without talking that they'd stick together. After a while, a noise came from the shadows. The buddy coyote cautiously joined, eyes meeting in a clear understanding. Together, they slipped through hidden dangers under big, hard roads. A watchful camera hidden from the coyotes took a quick picture of their friendship. The shot captured the special moment, saving it forever. It showed how these wild buddies stuck together in the dark, facing the dangers of the human world. With the road humming above, the coyotes still disappeared into the night, leaving only stories before. Zombie Woman. On a dark evening, something strange happened on a busy street. Out of nowhere, a zombie lady showed up, stumbling around for everyone to see. Picture this spooky sight: a creature with scary-looking torn clothes, moving among surprised people. The crowd gasped, stuck in a mix of fear and curiosity. Even the police, the ones who keep things in order, watched closely, eyes fixed on the strange scene. As the zombie lady moved on, she hushed over the street. People whispered and talked fast among themselves. Some held on to their things, not sure what was going to be. The police, with serious faces, looked at each other, trying to figure out what was going on. It was a weird moment, like normal life breaking down into something strange. The usual everyday routine interrupted by a surprise visit from the undead. As things got more tense, both the crowd and the police stayed stuck, waiting to see what would happen with this weird interruption. The zombie lady, not noticing the fuss she caused, kept going on her strange travel through the surprise city scene. Honey badger versus leopards. Once by a shiny lake, a tough little honey badger was just doing its thing, maybe hunting for a tasty treat. Suddenly, 3 sneaky leopards showed up, hungry eyes glowing. The honey badger felt something was up and stood its ground, ready for whatever. The leopards did not back off. They circled the honey badger. Their spotted fur hiding in the dark, tails fluttering with excitement. The air got tense as the big cats closed in. The honey badger might be small, but it was known for being fierce. With a burst of energy, it fought back, growling and snapping. The leopards were surprised and hesitated for a moment. A wild fight broke out near the calm lake, with claws swiping and teeth showing. The honey badger bravely took on the challenge, proving that strength is not just about size. The story of this battle by the water would be talked about among the reeds for a long time. Real Bigfoot sighting. One sunny day in a thick jungle, a guy pointed his camera into the wild, hoping to find cool stuff. Suddenly, a strange thing popped out of the dark, all furry and super high.
He's way back there. You see him? It's a blonde one too. He's just peeking.
Joe's heart fought because he was gaping right at what many thought was a made-up creature. Bigfoot. His camera shook a bit, but he kept it together, focusing on this giant thing. Sunlight browsed through the leaves, showing off how huge the critter was. Every step it took made the ground shake. The guy could not stop gasping in amazement, and his sounds mixed with the leaves making noise as Bigfoot strolled through the bushes. At that moment, the guy's camera caught evidence of something people talked about for ages. Even though the video was a bit shaky, it became proof that this mysterious critter, always part of stories, was real. The jungle, once full of secrets, now had a big one that the guy, with his wide eyes and camera, shared with everyone. Real Bigfoot Footprints. In a mysterious forest, some curious scientists found something really amazing. Huge footprints that could only belong to Bigfoot, the mysterious critter. These prints, pressed into the soft ground, were like nature's secret communication. The scientists, with wide eyes and amazed faces, carefully measured and looked at the giant footprints, their minds filled with excitement.
You can see a little bit where it's smashed. See the toes.
The footprints, each as big as a dinner plate, hinted at a creature talked about in stories around campfires. This discovery made scientists everywhere wonder and talk. The researchers with cameras and tools for measuring carefully wrote down everything they found, hoping to solve the Bigfoot puzzle.
When it goes here.
The once quiet timber now echoed with whispers from those who saw evidence of a creature that people talked about for hundreds of times.
We've all had experiences that have changed our lives. I mean, literally shook the foundations of what we...
These footprints, like old hints in the Earth's diary, made the scientists even more curious. They wanted to go deeper into the wild to find this mysterious giant. As the sun set and long shadows covered the forest, the researchers left feeling amazed and determined, eager to uncover the secrets hidden in those huge footprints. Leaflike Frog. Once in a quiet forest, there was this magical frog that played pretend as a leaf. It had rust like skin and bumps that looked just like leaves around it. Nobody knew that the regular-looking leaf was actually a smart frog in disguise. One day, a man who liked exploring the forest took out his camera to take a movie of all the pretty things. Little did he know, the magical frog was right there, looking just like the old leaves. Later, when the man checked his shots, he saw the hidden frog. He was super surprised and zoomed in on the picture. He noticed the frog's tiny eyes and feet that looked like they belonged to a frog, not a leaf. This mysterious frog had tricked everyone with its leafy act. The man could not believe he got such a cool picture. The special moment made him feel amazed and made him see that nature has lots of cool surprises. It was like a reminder that sometimes the most amazing stuff is right there, pretending to be ordinary. Wild Komodo Dragon. In a big, deep forest, there was a strong and wild Komodo dragon. Its shiny scales looked like a tough guard in the sun, and its eyes showed how fierce it was. This tough dragon was like the boss of the forest, moving still and gracefully through the bushes. The air felt heavy with the dragon around, telling other animals to stay away. One day, a curious watchman came into the forest. They were not scared and walked up to the dragon with a brave look in their eye. Surprisingly, a weird friendship started between them.
Look at this, you guys! Whoa, look at this massive piece. I gotta be really...
The watchmen did not mind that the dragon was usually mean. Instead, they played together in the forest. It was like a show with the high trees and the sound of leaves. The watchman and the dragon danced and played, breaking the normal rules of the wild. Their strange friendship became a secret story in the heart of the forest, a tale of a surprising bond between a tough Komodo dragon and a watchman who loved the wild world.
I got one over there and one over here. Whoa, look at these.
Black mysterious animal. One night, news folks found something super strange deep in the forest. It was really quiet and kind of creepy. With their flashlights, they saw this weird black pig that looked like it came from another world. Its fur was super dark, like it soaked up all the night, and its eyes were so smart looking. The reports were so amazed and kinda scared. They whispered to each other, trying to figure out where this mysterious pig came from. The usually noisy forest got all quiet, like everything was holding its breath around this strange creature. The news people, all curious and not sure what to suppose, watched the pig closely. They tried to retake it, but as soon as the camera came out, the black pig dissolved into the darkness. It left everyone wondering and amazed. The news people were left scratching their heads, telling everyone about this crazy discovery. That black pig turned into a big mystery, like a puzzle waiting to be solved in the deep, dark woods. Weird creature. One spooky night on a quiet beach, a camera caught something really strange. Picture this, a strange creature kind of like a banged up monkey with a white lifeless body. It was like a mystery waiting to be solved. The sand, usually calm and peaceful, turned into the stage for this weird encounter. As the camera rolled in the dark, there it was, this odd thing lying still on the beach. Its body looked like a monkey's, but all white, like it had a secret date with paint. The creature seemed out of place, as if it did not fit in with the usual sand crowd. The waves whispered in confusion, and the night breeze felt full of wonder. What was this weird thing doing here? The camera, like a detective, found the oddity, capturing the strange moment. In the quiet night, the mystery stayed unsolved, and the odd creature with its banged-up white body left us with more questions than answers. The beach, once super calm, now had a secret that only the moon and the waves knew. Mysterious creatures spotted an island. On the quiet island one afternoon, something weird occurred. A mysterious black and slippery creature was seen swimming in the water. No one knew what it was, but everyone got super curious. Also, out of nowhere, the island's camera caught a glimpse of this mysterious swimmer. It moved through the waves in a spooky way, making everyone super confused. The video went around and all the island people gathered to watch, their eyes big with wonder and maybe a little scared. People started talking, trying to figure out where this creature came from. Some said it could be a make-believe sea animal, while others thought it might be a lost sea monster. The whole island felt kind of mysterious and exciting. While everyone was guessing, the creature just kept on swimming mysteriously, making everyone wonder what was going on under the water. People on the island could not stop talking about it, like trying to solve a cool puzzle. The mysterious creature became the big content, and everyone was waiting for further clues to figure out the mystery. Mummified aliens. Researchers found something really strange. What they saw are old aliens that looked like they're girdled up like mummies. This news surprised a lot of scientists and got people everywhere thinking about what could be going on. The scientists are slowly showing these supposed alien bodies. The air is heavy with excitement, like waiting for something big to happen. People watching cannot believe their eyes as these weird figures are revealed. They look like aliens, but also a bit like something we might know. People in the room have lots of questions. Are these really aliens, or is there a simpler explanation? Some people doubt it, while others are really happy about the idea that we might not be alone in the universe. News about these spreads really fast. The quiet town is suddenly super famous, and everyone is talking about these aliens. It's like a big mystery that the whole world is interested in. Lady on Mars. Being on Mars, the big red planet, some scientists and space explorers were there checking things out. Also, out of nowhere, a spooky surprise. They saw a ghostly lady right in front of them. She looked all misty and had a faint glow around her. The astronauts were so surprised their jaws nearly hit the rusty ground. Quickly, they tried to take pictures with their cameras. This ghostly lady seemed to be floating above the red Martian surface, and it made no sense. The scientists, who were doubtful at first, could not believe they were seeing something supernatural on Mars. It was like a weird and comforting meeting in the lonely space of the red planet. Back on Earth, when the pictures got to the scientists' headquarters, everyone was super excited and could not believe it. They wondered if it was just some Mars air trick or if they had really found a ghostly visitor from some other place. Anxious Bobcat. In a little town with quiet farms, there's this story buzzing around that everyone's talking about. One night when the moon was hanging low in the sky, a camera that watched the fields caught something strange. Usually the fields are peaceful, but on this night, it turned into a stage for a nervous bobcat. Its eyes were glowing like small lanterns in the dark. The camera, meant to see night visitors, snapped a picture of this jittery cat, its paws fidgeting in the eerie glow. This bobcat, named Bob, looked really anxious. His eyes were wide and shining, like two fireflies caught in car headlights. His fur was all puffed up, and his whiskers were twitching nervously. Everyone wondered why a usually calm bobcat was acting so jumpy. The local farmers could not figure it out and started guessing about the mysteries of that night. The pictures spread quickly, and everyone had their own ideas about why Bob, the glowing-eyed bobcat, was acting so strangely. Some folks thought it was something supernatural, while others figured Bob just had a tough day. Mysterious black rock. One regular day, while the clock ticked away, a strange black rock fell from the sky, crashing through the roof of a simple home. The woman inside doing her daily duties got a big surprise from this sudden event. The room echoed with the sound of the unexpected rock, leaving behind dust and surprise. Her curiosity took over, and she carefully went closer to the mysterious rock. Its smooth surface sparkled in a weird darkness, grabbing her attention with its strange charm. The woman with wide eyes touched the cool, mysterious material, sensing a strange energy coming from it. Her home, which used to be quite ordinary, turned into a place filled with wonder. It felt like the universe gave her a special gift, bringing enchantment with it. The woman could not help but wonder where this cosmic rock came from and why it landed in her home. Little did she know, this unexpected event would lead to a story of curiosity and discovery that would stay with her for a long time. Insane paranormal activity. One spooky night, a man was fast asleep when his camera accidentally caught something really creepy. In the quiet dark, weird effects started happening, and the camera caught things that could not be seen. Suddenly, the door made a creepy sound and swung open each by itself, breaking the peaceful night.
There it is again.
The man woke up because of this strange happening. He grabbed a shaky flashlight and nervously walked through his house, checking every room carefully.
Yo!
The light showed strange dark moving around, making everything feel even scarier. His heart was beating so fast as he silently walked around, not knowing what was causing all this weird stuff. With every step, he got more scared, his mind imagining all sorts of strange things. The camera kept recording every bit of this spooky night, showing things that did not make sense. In the dim light of the flashlight, the man's eyes got wider with every strange thing he saw, and those mysterious moments stuck in his memory for a long time.
We're coming up. Hello.
Ghost or animal spotted. Late at night, two guys were driving through the big fields in their vehicle. The moon was slightly visible, making the empty farm look kind of spooky. While they were driving, the effects felt weirdly tense. Suddenly, their vehicle's lights showed a strange shadow. It was super dark and looked like a weird creature, or maybe a ghost. The guys got a big shock, and they stared at each other with wide eyes, their hearts beating fast in the quiet. This dark figure appeared out of nowhere, making them feel really scared. It felt like the shadowy thing came to life right in front of them, giving them the chills. The air getting colder as this mysterious thing stayed in front of their vehicle's camera. The guys could not move because they were both scared and super curious. They could not figure out if it was an animal, a ghost, or something they could not understand. Bull on the beach. One sunny day at the beach, a big and strong bull surprised everyone by running onto the sandy shores. Someone recorded the whole thing on a camera, making the day at the sand even more exciting. Families were sitting under colorful umbrellas and kids were building sandcastles when this unexpected bull stole all the attention. The camera zoomed in and caught the bull running wildly and happily along the support. Its powerful hooves kicked up the beach, making a fun dance that made everyone watching laugh. Children pointed and parents quickly took out their phones to take pictures. The bull did not seem to notice the people and enjoyed running freely on the open beach. The waves crashed along with its energetic run, creating a pretty picture. People at the beach smiled and talked about the unexpected visitor, making an ordinary sand day into a special story about nature being spontaneous. The video went online, became very popular, and for a short time, the bull became a famous beach character, leaving happy memories for those who saw its surprise visit. Mysterious creature spotted in water.
Look at that.
As the sun went down and the world turned kind of dark, a bunch of familiars hopped on a chill boat lift. They were all laughing and having a good time, but things got a bit crazy when this huge black thing showed up in the water. Everybody freaked out a bit when this massive shadowy creature started gliding smoothly through the water. It was so big, and you could just barely see its sleek shape in the dimming light. People on the boat could not believe their eyes as this mysterious thing started playing peekaboo with the growing shadows. They were all staring, trying to figure out what in the world they were looking at. The creature moved in a fancy but kinda spooky way, like it was dancing under the darkening sky. As everyone whispered about how cool it was, the big thing vanished into the deep water, leaving everybody amazed and curious. The calm boat ride turned into this crazy moment with something strange, and now the memory of that mysterious creature was stuck in their heads. Giant wolves caught on cam. In a thick jungle where sunlight peeks through leaves, something cool happened. A hidden camera in the tall tree spotted two really big wolves. Their fur was a blend of grays and browns, and they moved with strong grace. The camera caught every detail as they moved through the jungle, checking out something with their sharp eyes. The wolves seemed to talk without making a sound. Their big ears twitched, listening to the forest secrets. In the daylight, you could see the cool patterns in their fur. The camera took a picture, freezing the wild beauty of these creatures. The usually noisy jungle full of bird chirps and leaf rustles got quiet, amazed by these amazing animals. The video spread around, showing the awesome things nature hides. The jungle full of green and earthly colors briefly showed off its protectors, two quiet, powerful wolves. Anyone lucky enough to see this unexpected meeting on the camera would remember it for a long time. The Frilled Shark. In the super deep ocean where sunlight hardly goes, some curious scientists found something really strange, a frilled shark. This creature had big eyes and lots of sharp teeth, making it seem like it's not from our world. The scientists with their camera were super lucky to retake this hard-to-find shark. Its body was like a long eel, and it had frilly edges around its mouth, making it look really ancient and special. The frilled shark moved in the dark like it was dancing, and the scientists were amazed. It's a really old ocean creature that has been around for hundreds of years, living in the deep ocean. The camera showed the secrets of this rare creature as it swam with a strange and elegant grace. The scientists felt so excited and fascinated, like they had front row seats to super rare show in the mysterious parts of the ocean. Seeing the frilled shark through their camera made the ocean's hidden wonders even more interesting and puzzling.
Behind its grin is a mouth like nothing researchers.
The black whale. On a big bobbing boat, a bunch of curious scientists watched a huge whale happily swimming in the deep blue ocean. Armed with cameras and tablets, they were amazed at the big creature. Then bam! A super loud smash filled the air, and the whale burst like a giant water balloon. Blubber and water flew everywhere, totally surprising the scientists. With pieces of whale floating around, the scientists tried to figure out what just happened. They looked at each other with big eyes, trying to solve the mystery of the exploding whale. The calm sea turned into a crazy mess of whale bits and confused scientists. Cameras clicked away, taking a movie of the crazy scene. It was a moment of total surprise and confusion. The scientists were left with more questions than answers, all in the huge stretch of the ocean.
White shark? No, it just blew up.
Bear in the Mirror. In a big jungle, there was a fluffy bear who loved exploring. One sunny day, it found something strange, a shiny glass-like thing. The bear was confused but curious, so it went closer. In the mirror, it saw another furry bear, just like itself, but the bear did not understand that it was just a reflection. Unknown to the bear, a hidden camera in the jungle was watching everything. The bear allowed it to have a new friend and tried to play with the bear in the mirror. They pawed at each other, sniffed around, and even tried to playfully swat. But the bear did not know its funny actions were being recorded by the jungle cam. In the wild heart of the jungle, the camera caught the funny moments between the bear and its mirrored friend, showing a peek into the daily adventures of jungle life. This simple story tells us about the joy of discovering new things and having fun, all while being watched by the jungle's secret eye. Something massive spotted. Deep in the quiet woods, scientists found something strange on their special camera that sees heat. At first, it looked like a huge bear standing out in the dark. The camera colors made it look spooky, showing how big this thing was. The scientists walked carefully towards it, feeling excited and a bit scared. But as they got closer, they saw weird things about it. This creature, supposed to be a bear, had parts that did not match any animal they knew. It was not just a bear, it was something completely different. The scientists, confused but really interested, watched the creature closely. Its shape wasn't like regular animals, making them wonder what secrets the forest held. The special camera let them peek into the mysterious world of this unknown creature. The whole experience left the scientists thinking about the secrets of the wild. They could not believe they found an animal nobody knew about. This made them really curious, wanting to learn more about the hidden creature that lived in the dark parts of the woods.
Wait, look. Right above it. Holy crap.
The baby elephant. Once in the wild, on a sunny day, a small elephant with big floppy ears and a wiggly box walked with his huge mom and dad. The little giant, full of mischief and curiosity, saw a strange thing in the grass, a person holding a camera. The baby elephant copied his parents, trying to scare the camera person. His tiny trumpet sounded as he lifted his box grandly, copying his grown-up family. Mom and Dad, standing tall, joined in, making a strong team against the camera stranger. They moved together, swaying and flapping their ears, making trumpet sounds like a music band. The camera person, surprised at first, got caught up in the fun dance of the elephants. It turned into a funny moment, mixing innocence and wild fun. The baby elephant and his proud parents showed they belonged in the jungle. The camera did not just capture pictures. It told a story of family love and jungle fun, making everyone's hearts a little happier that day in the wild. Sea otter sleeping style. Once on a sunny day near the shiny ocean, a fluffy ocean otter faced a problem. This otter really liked napping during the day, but the bright sun made it hard for him to sleep. So this smart otter had an idea. He used his soft paws to cover his eyes, like a DIY sleep mask. With his paw mask on, he walked to a comfy spot by the water, all set to take a nap. Little did our otter buddy know, a sneaky camera was watching him do this cute sleep trick. As he smuggled into a cozy spot, his paw-covered eyes made people smile when they saw the surprise. The camera snapped a picture, catching the sweet moment when the otter, not knowing anyone was watching, peacefully went to sleep. And so, with the soothing sounds of the ocean, our clever otter kept napping in the daytime, happily hiding behind his paw made of sleep cover from the curious world around him. The anteater caught on cam. One night on the farm, a strange visitor showed up. It was a sneaky anteater with a long beak and sharp claws, and it decided to check out the fields in the moonlight. Someone managed to catch it on camera, and the video showed the anteater doing all sorts of funny things at night. The anteater with its slim body scented around, looking for delicious ants in the dirt. Its claws scratched the ground as it dug for its dinner. The camera caught the anteater making funny and quiet moves in the dark, not realizing someone was watching. That night turned into a stage for the anteater's secret adventure, making the fam's storybook a bit more mysterious. The moonlight made the anteater look even more interesting as it moved around in the dark. This surprise visit from the scratching anteater reminded everyone that even in the calm country, animals have exciting secrets when the night falls. Triceratops dinosaurs. Once there was a big dinosaur with horns named Triceratops. One sunny day, the dino set up itself in the back of a huge truck. It was weird seeing a dinosaur in a truck. The truck was surrounded by serious security guards making sure everything was safe. The guards talked to each other, pointed at them, and used walkie pictures. They had a big job taking care of this old collar in the modern world. The, with 3 horns and a bumpy frill, looked pretty calm. Its eyes blinked as it checked out the new surroundings. The guards, wearing uniforms and badges, were handling things carefully. Some checked the truck, and others kept watch to make sure no one got too close. It was a day full of wonder and excitement as they rolled along in the truck, guided by watchful guards. They did not know it then, but this unexpected expedition would be a story told for a long time. The day a dinosaur cruised through the town. Coyote Ate Banana. Once in a quiet forest, a smart coyote found a strange thing, a bright yellow banana among the high trees. Wondering about its lively color, the coyote came closer, carefully, smelling with interest. Yep, it was a weird forest discovery. With a mischievous look in his eyes, the coyote decided to try it. He peeled the banana, showing the soft, sweet stuff inside. Taking a little bite, his face lit up with surprise and joy. The coyote thought the banana tasted super good, like a tasty secret from the forest. In the middle of all the green trees and soft forest sounds, the coyote happily bites on the banana, savoring this unexpected snack. It felt like the timber was cheering him on for enjoying the simple joy of a weird moment in the wild. And so, the clever coyote with a full tummy and a happy heart kept going on his adventure through the magical woods. Cane toad captured. In the dark jungle, a little possum had a big adventure under the moon. The night air was buzzing with excitement as the small marsupial strolled through the thick trees, carrying a fat cane toad on its back. A hidden trail cam saw this amazing scene. The possum looked like a tiny explorer with a giant friend, moving through the jungle with a cool calmness. Its small eyes shone with a playful glint as it walked on the secret paths. The cane toad seemed happy, sitting like a king on the possum's back. The jungle was alive with the sounds of leaves and away animal calls, making a magical background for this strange nighttime meeting. The trail cam still watched and took pictures, capturing a moment that would surprise and make anyone smile. It's like nature loves telling interest stories in the quiet of the night. Alien creature. One day, a curious youngster found something really weird in his backyard. A strange creature that looked like a demogorgon with a snake's body.
Yo, we just caught a lamprey in the Jordan Creek right now.
It surprised him, but he thought it was super cool, so he grabbed his phone and started taking lots of pictures of the creature. The creature's face was like that of a demogorgon, and its body was all scaly like a snake. The kid was amazed and could not believe he was seeing something so different. He took pictures to show all the tiny details of the creature, making sure to capture everything. What started as a backyard surprise turned into an exciting photo session. The youngster wanted to share this awesome experience with his friends, not knowing that these pictures would become the talk of the town. Everyone started imagining and talking about the boy's adventure, making it a special story of a boy meeting something completely strange in his own backyard.
Now, look at that dude. Oh my gosh, guys.
Headless man. One day, something super weird happened in a quiet neighborhood. The house camera saw a headless man walking down the road. Yep, you got it right. No head. The video showed him just strolling like it was a regular day at the park or on the road. Neighbors were really confused, thinking they might be in a ghost story. The headless guy seemed like he did not even know he did not have a head, just walking around like everything was normal. As people heard about it, everyone started guessing. Some allowed it to be a prank, others believed it was some kind of weird mistake. Youths dared each other to go check out where the headless guy was seen, making things a bit scary and exciting. No one could figure out what was going on. The whole neighborhood could not stop talking about it, and it turned an everyday day into a crazy story that people would remember for a long time. Giant alligator. In a quiet town, there was a huge alligator that loved exploring. One day, it set up a strong metal fence. The alligator, being super strong, decided to check out what was on the other side.
Oh, you got it. You got it.
With a big push, the alligator bent the fence, making a hole just big enough for it to go through. The metal made loud noises, but the alligator kept trying until it got to the other side.
Heads up.
But also, the alligator got stuck. The bent fence was a problem. Just when the effects seemed hard, a nice man walked by. He saw the alligator struggling and quickly came to help. With his tools, he made the hole in the fence bigger. The alligator was so happy for the help and crawled down. This adventure turned into a story of an unexpected goodwill between a giant alligator and a helpful stranger. And so, the swampy travel continued with the two familiars, bringing together different worlds. Gorillas at play. In a busy forest, when the sun's warmth holds everything, something really fun is coming off. The high trees make a leafy roof, making a big playground for the happy gorillas. You can hear the echoes of their laughs in the air. The gorillas, big and quick, swing from hanging vines, moving easily through the green maze. Their laughs, sounding like deep rumbles, fill the air while they play games like label and chase. The ground is like a big canvas for them, where they roll and flip happily. Sometimes an aged gorilla watches from afar, its wise eyes taking in the energetic play of the young ones. Sun comes through the thick leaves, making freckled patterns on the ground where the gorillas play. The strong beats of their chests sound like drums, making a wild and natural music for their forest top. As the day goes on, the forest turns into a happy stage, and the gorillas are the stars of an exciting wild show. Raccoon attack on little girl. In a snug house in the big, thick forest, a brave mama was doing her usual chores when she heard her little girl scream loudly. She got scared and hurried outside to see what was going on. To her surprise, a sneaky raccoon was bothering her child. Without wasting any time, the brave mama jumped into action, wanting to keep her child safe. She shouted and waved her arms fiercely, facing off with the tricky raccoon. The mama's heart raced as she picked up her scared child and quickly went back inside their safe home. Later on, the two of them sat together feeling relieved. The house was warm compared to the cool forest outside. Even though the mama was still a bit shaken, she hugged and assured her little one with kind words. In the midst of danger, the mama's strong mama instincts and bravery won.
Grabbed it, and then I grabbed her, and I'm trying to push her in the house and get the raccoon away.
Making the scary encounter turn into a story of how a brave mom defended her child in the heart of the deep, mysterious woods. Creepy clowns. In a quiet town under the glow of a pale moon, something creepy unfolded. The night air was thick with an unsettling tension as the rhythmic hum of a police car patrolling echoed through empty streets. Suddenly, the officer's dash cam captured a paranormal sight, a creepy clown, his painted face twisted into a sinister grin lurking in the dark. The officer's heart pounded as they cautiously approached the peculiar figure.
Guys, just make sure to keep your hands where we can see them, alright?
Blue and red lights flickered as the dash cam proved the crazy encounter. The clown, seemingly oblivious to the approaching cop car, continued to perform a horrible hop. The air came charged with an implied fear as the officers ordered the clown to halt.
634.
The creepy silence was shattered by the echoing laughter of the clown, transferring chills down the officer's spine. The situation escalated as backup arrived, surrounding the unsettling jester. Tension hung in the air like a thick fog as the dashcam recorded the arrest. Handcuffs snapped shut, and the formerly menacing clown was led away, leaving behind a creepy unease in the quiet town. Alligators rescued. Once in a swampy place, there were big, scaled creatures called alligators. They lived happily until some unwanted guests called squatters came and took over their home. Oh no, but then some kind humans came to help. One day, the squatters made a mess in the swamp, scaring the alligators away. It was chaos. But then the heroes came. With strong words and big hearts, they told the squatters to leave and save the alligators' home. The heroes convinced the squatters to go away. Slowly, the alligators got their peaceful swamp back. The heroes even made safe spots for the alligators to relax. With cheers and tail splashes, the alligators were thankful for their new friends. The swamp became a happy, calm place again, all because of the humans who saved the alligators from those pesky squatters. Haunted school. In a quiet town, there was this really old school that everyone talked about in whispers. One night, a news anchor and his team decided to check out the spooky stories. They had cameras and a lot of curiosity, so they went into the deserted building. The air felt heavy with mystery as they walked through halls that made creaky sounds and classrooms that were all dark and shadowy. All the unforeseen weird noises filled the air, like ghosts whispering around them. The news anchor, holding on to his microphone, tried to stay calm as things got even creepier. They went deeper and the lights started fluttering, and doors were slamming, making everything super tense. The news anchor's heart was beating fast as they learned about scary stories from the school's past. Ghosts and strange things kept popping up, and they caught everything on camera. The news anchor with big eyes reported everything live from the haunted school, telling spooky stories that gave viewers the chills. After the investigation, the news team could not stop wondering about what is real and what is not, leaving the town feeling kind of uneasy. Snake grabbed a man. Deep in the thick, mysterious jungle, a huge anaconda as big as a tree curled itself around a stuck truck. The air felt heavy with worry as the massive snake squeezed tighter. In the middle of all the chaos, a poor man got caught in the snake's deadly grab. His friends, looking really spooked, tried their best to free him from the snake's tight coils. The big snake, with its mouth wide open, started eating the man bit by bit. The jungle filled with the muffled cries of the trapped man, mixing with the hopeless howls of his friends. It was like a sad play of nature's strong force. While the friends fought to save their trapped friend, the snake just kept eating, not bothered by their attempts. The jungle, watching this battle between humans and a beast, stayed quiet, a reminder of how tough and unforgiving survival can be in the wild. Real ghost dancing. Late one spooky night, a guy was riding his bike down a lonely road when something super weird happened. Out of nowhere, a see-through ghost popped up and started doing a creepy dance right there on the road. The guy had no clue what was going on. He just kept on riding. But lucky for us, his bike's camera caught the whole ghostly show. The ghost seemed like it was having a ghost party, twirling and swaying in a really graceful way. It was like a weird dance under the bright moon. The guy, feeling all confused and kinda scared, could not believe what he was seeing on his bike's camera. The ghost did not care at all about the guy. It just kept on dancing, making the quiet road look all magical and strange. So now this guy has this crazy story to share about a ghost doing a dance on a moonlit road. And all of it got caught on his bike's camera, making it a tale that mixes the real world with spooky stuff. Strange lights on cam. One night, something really weird happened in the quiet woods. There was this camera in the dark, and it took a spooky picture. The eyes of a lone coyote had strange lights, making the normal night turn into something really strange. The dark night suddenly had these odd lights coming from the coyote's eyes, like it was telling secrets about the night. The lights showed a kind of quiet dance in the dark.
Whether it's alien, I'm not sure about that, but it's definitely it's UFO.
The camera kept taking pictures, and each one showed a different part of this strange thing. The runner, usually a creature of the dark, now looked like it had a glow, and its eyes were shining in a way that was not normal. The quiet night now had these blinking lights, making a sort of magical scene in the middle of the woods. What made the coyote's eyes light up like that? The camera saw it all, but stayed quiet, making people wonder about the mysteries hidden in the night. Thank you for coming along this spooky adventure with us. Subscribe to our channel if you want more spine-chilling stories and hair-raising encounters. We're always going into the deepest recesses to bring you the most intriguing and terrifying video ever captured on camera. And remember to set that notification bell to ensure you get all the updates on our fascinating adventures.